Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Bringing him out as the MVP runner-up from last season. Took the step into superstar status in year 2 here in the NFL. It's Drake May.
You drop what a franchise quarterback looks like, and you draw up Drake May. And kind of similarly to old Ben Roethlisberger, the two of them got to the Super Bowl so young in their career, he hopes to add a Lombardi like Ben was able to.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. They'll cobble together a yard there. Zach Bond with the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
16 yards.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play action, May. Looking to his fullback now. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock, at 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. It's Henderson on the give. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10, and it's going to be 1st down New England.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and 10, offense going 3 tight ends to the left. Another look for Henderson. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. On 2nd down, May. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Made a throw it. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Jonathan Grenard. And now that brings them to a 4th and 24.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Barringer to do the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. At quarterback, they're going to turn to the 7th-year dual threat, Jalen Hurts.
Not hyperbolic to say that he's a scorer, Kate, without compare in the league. With the power he brings, the tush-push that he does better than anybody else, and also been so productive in big, big moments of his career.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
32-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. They'll send a receiver left. On 2nd down, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Brought down by Greg Woodson. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
He's running with it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the 1st. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our 1st point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Hurts is set, 1st and 10. And he has started this game perfect, connecting on all 4 passes after that last one. Quick throw to Goddard on the RPO. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Chad Luma there to bring him down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. He tucks it and takes off. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to get it with the option here. Defense gets to him, makes the stop, but not before he gets 13 on that carry. That's enough for a 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
First down, a run with Barkley. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Third and long for him here. And he's got it. It's in close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Putting the tight end in motion. Hurts is going to try and keep it. And he gets in. Touchdown! Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Patriot offense headed back out as we take a look at offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. McDaniels, of course, a fixture here with the Pats as a coordinator. This is his third stint, 15th total year in that role. He's won 6 Super Bowls with the franchise and nearly got his 7th last season in his first year back with them. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made in the air. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. Nolan Smith. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On second down, May. Throwing the out route complete. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. Third down coming up.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing is May. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Patriots.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Henderson here from the gun. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. All those guys lined up wide, put to good use as blockers, Brock, helping hold off that defense just long enough for a nice solid gain.
I'll tell you a little secret here, Kate, but don't tell everybody. I'm going to tell you a secret. One of the first things that I watch on game tape is the effort of the guys outside. Whether that's on a just for the love of the game route where they're not getting the ball, or in this case, blocking, it really does show the character of your team.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's May. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. May now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. May looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're able to get to him before he becomes a real threat for that first down. Damage is limited to 7. It is 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Borregalis connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Right side complete to Lemon. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 2nd. Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
48-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Milton Williams. And now it's 2nd and 19.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen to Barkley. He dodged the tackle. And he's not going to make it. May stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. The New England offense running out now. And they're going to need to go the length of the field to attack that deficit after the punt sets them all the way back to the 1-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Reek Woolen. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. Got a nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
Now May on 2nd down. And they get to him, dropped back at his own 4. There's another one for Smith. And that's going to drive them back near their end zone for this 3rd down.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's taken at midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So first down from the 41. And put a receiver in motion left. Play action. Hurts has it. Wow, wide open here. Complete. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
14, Patriots 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Fielded by Henderson. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Made a throw it. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Going play action, May. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that is a Patriots first down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are a-moving.
So first down from the 41. To throw, here's May. The grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Down 31 yards.
Patriots.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
May, 1st and 10. That last play giving him 8 completions on his 12 attempts. He takes it himself. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Jukes away from one. they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Trying to run it in, it's Henderson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 3.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Running back motions right. On second down, May. And he's just going to get rid of this one through the end zone. That brings up third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Here's May, third and goal. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's going to be short of the marker, looks like by a couple of yards. Good game, though, gets him close. Let's see if that persuades them to go for it now on this 4th and 2.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Running for it, it's Henderson. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And they've cut the lead to 4.
Eagles 14, Patriots 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Goddard. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 here for Hurts. Now 13 of 15 throwing the football. He has looked very good so far. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Here's May. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that gives the Patriots a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Henderson hauls in another. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And it's going to be 1st down New England.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's May on 1st. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. May looking to throw. And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing is May. Making the call himself. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Barringer to do the honors again. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Crashes through a tackle. And give him the 1st down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our 2nd half gets underway. Now Borregales on to send it away. Shipley now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. 3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
21 yards.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Now Hurts. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Barkley trying this up the gut. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. He finds Brown right side. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts. Looking for somewhere to throw, but he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. Well, you should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
Throw here, third down. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Here's Williams again. And that's going to make it 4th and 18.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now bring the tight end in motion. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's Henderson on the give. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. And that is a Patriots first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And he's brought down at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. May now. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But, man, a big boy pick 6, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they now lead by 14 points.
Eagles 24, Patriots 10.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded by Henderson. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And without much time to process things after that pick six, Brock, first snaps of this series are being watched closely by all. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Henderson to open the drive. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that gives the Patriots a first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
Down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Quick toss here into the hands of Brown. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
A.J. Brown. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. May. Oh, he's going to run for it. And May's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Made a throw it. Completed over the middle. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Go! There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down New England.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
May, 1st and 10. And he's now 4 for 5 passing since coming out of halftime. The give now to Henderson. Moving on into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the
Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a New England first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Off the play action. May. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. There's another one for Smith. And that is 3 for him on Monday Night Primetime.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To throw, here's May. defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So now on fourth down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Borregalis connects, and that'll get him back to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts looking to throw. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Counterplay, it's Henderson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. Throwing on 2nd, May. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
A gain of 12.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Here's May on first. Man, he is solid. 5 for 7 so far since coming out of the halftime break. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
40-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throw on 3rd. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And that will be a first down. He had to have it, and he got it. This drive continues. Well, probably a little closer than they would have preferred it, Brock. But, hey, a good call nonetheless, keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
You know what that was, Kate? That was awareness. Right? An understanding with both the play call, but more importantly, an awareness of the receiver to know exactly where he needed to get the job done.
And the catch in and out of his hands, contact separating him from the football that time. 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On 2nd down, May. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Had a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
Now, I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. You saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
Air it out on 3rd. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Brown, a 49-yard score. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Patriots 19.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And a stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We've set it downs from 37. Throwing here, Hurts. Right side complete to Lemon. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion man right is Smith. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Henry on the catch. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There is so much on the plate with linebackers in today's game. Running sideline to sidelines, covering deep. But in this case, yeah, making a sure tackle on a big tight end behind the line.
Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. Henderson here from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and long for him here. just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Pass caught by Lemon. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Stopped after a gain of just 1, but still enough there to pick up the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 2nd down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. I'll dial up the zone read on 1st and 10. We got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. I'm going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go.
It's now 2nd.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here's Hurts. Out wide to Brown. And he's brought down. So even with the nice gain there, partner, dug themselves quite a hole that they haven't gotten out of yet. It's 4th down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
May now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Here's made in the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Ooh, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. I'll send him over right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send the tight end in motion. Running left. This is Barkley. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
It's Hurts throwing on second. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? They make the quick stop at the 31. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Eagles up by 8. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Design keeper here for Hurts. And he gives himself up after a short gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge